and welcome to the Common Sense Experience. This is Chuck. I'm here with my brothers, Amir and Pete. What's going down, fellas?
What up? What up?
What is this? What's going on?
Man, what the fuck is going on?
All right.
Is the goddamn New England Patriots losing? That's what the fuck is going on.
Make
How
some
about them
noise.
Chiefs?
Hey man, I'm gonna do the Joe Budden. I'm gonna do the Joe Budden and hit the table.
Chiefs, baby?
Hit the table like Joe Budden. No, the niggas to the air.
Oh man, that was a beautiful game, man. All touchdowns.
Yeah.
6 of them.
What was the score? Like 30-something to 40-something?
42 to 27.
Damn.
And I want to shout out Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill for starting my fantasy draft off right, my nigga. I appreciate it.
Hey, fantasy joint?
I got both of them. Let's get it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is money.
Okay.
Sidebar.
Yeah, man. It's that was a hell of a game, man. Right there, though, man. And of course, Chris Collinsworth couldn't help but still keep Tom Brady's dick in his mouth the whole time.
Of course.
Just talking about, the shit, just talking about, dude, man, acknowledge the Chiefs a little bit, dude. Damn. Oh man, they're so hurt and they're so depleted and all this. I thought Tom Brady was Superman, though.
You know the question on ESPN the next day, is it more of a concern for the Patriots, or should we respect what the Chiefs done and going into their house and doing what they came to do? Are you fucking serious? Tom Brady is 40. Come on, bro. He lost Julian Edelman. Give Chiefs some props. They balled out. And Kareem Hunt, who was a rookie, who never fumbled in his college career in Toledo, his first NFL down ever, he fumbled. That shit could have went so left. He could have said, fuck it. But what did he do? He turned around and had one of the greatest rookie games ever in the day one game.
I say one of the greatest games ever. Considering circumstances in New England, and he a rookie, and he got 250 total yards?
Come on, man.
Hell out of here.
Respect that man.
Yeah. Right. Put some respect on his name.
Respect that man. And on a more serious note, real quick, before we boys continue, I don't know if it had to do with the hurricanes and all of that. Not so many people watch, but this is one of the lowest watched season openers in NFL history, man. So, hey, salute to Kaepernick. I mean, respect. You know what I mean? Like I said, respect to those who do what they got to do, but just wanted to throw that out there. That's interesting.
Sunday would definitely be the barometer on which we'll be able to measure just how much of an impact it has on Sunday.
Yeah.
Everybody team play, except for Miami. Shout out,
Yeah. I mean, but we already know there's like a boatload of people boycotting, not watching it.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like you said, it's gonna be interesting to see that shit on Sunday when they come back with the stats and they say, "Oh shit, our numbers are down 25%."
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why, motherfucker.
Wonder why, motherfucker.
I want that same energy. I want that same
energy. Ready to go.
Look, man. So, all right, really quick before you get shit popping, man. So we was doing I was chatting up with Amir Pete before the show, man. And I don't know, man. I'm just for some reason, dog. And like I don't know if y'all saw that post I put on Facebook about like something's going on. Regardless of the
right.
The one about the regardless of your religious or spiritual background beliefs, whatever, like there's something going on. Like check your energy. Yo, so when I tell you I was on fucking tilt yesterday, dog, like somebody had put in one of the groups I'm in. Oh, Pete, and I think I talked to you about it in the chat, man. So somebody put a picture of Sandra Bland up, but then in the comment, she was referring to this Roy Ellery, whoever this person is, of the feminist movement. So she put the picture of Sandra Bland up, and she commented on the picture something about get over her already. Now I thought she was talking about Sandra Bland. Dog, I went in on this motherfucking chick. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Yo, I'm like, yeah, I went on this chick. Like, come on, have some respect for the dead. God damn, you a black woman too? What the fuck is going on? But then she clarified. They said she wasn't talking about Sandra. She was talking about the Roy chick, whatever her name is. Like, okay, my bad. My apologies. But no, I was on edge yesterday, so.
It was a bitch on my Facebook that said something about Sandra Bland. I deleted her. That said that Sandra Bland, if she didn't have such an attitude, she probably wouldn't have got killed or whatever. Though I deleted the bitch. Her last name was Baker. I want to say her first name, but y'all out there in Buffalo, y'all know. Probably know what the hell I'm talking about, man.
This is freedom of speech.
First name begins with a D. Last name Baker. Y'all just figure it out. But
ooh.
Y'all know I don't give a shit, man. Listen, man, you are with us or you against us, man. I'm not with the bullshit.
Yeah, there's no in between, man.
Nah, there ain't no in between, man.
There's no in between.
Love my queens, by the way, though. Man. Hate my bitches. Love y'all too, though. No, we pray for y'all.
Yeah, we pray. Oh man, all right, Amir, man, what we got, bro?
Well, first of all, you know how we got to start it off, man. Like I said, man, Pete, man, what's on your mind first before we go ahead and break down these topics today, man?
Okay, so I'm kind of a 180 on y'all boys, because I know I know you're gonna talk about the Trump shit and how he's trying to get rid of the program and all of that, but this kind of just came up and it's interesting to me. So check it. Ezekiel Elliott, right, supposed to get 6-game suspension for what he allegedly done, even though the judge found him innocent and the police found no evidence against him of what this girl was trying to say that he done to her. But Roger Goodell took it upon himself anyway, thinking he died to give him 6-game suspensions anyway. So long story short, he appealed it, right? So he was able to play. He's able to play on Sunday, but he still may face a suspension. Come to find out, the judge overruled Roger Goodell, so now he's able to play a full season. But what happened before that was, I don't know if y'all hip to Josh Brown, the kicker of the New York Giants, who's no longer there, basically admitted to damn near killing his wife, had pictures and evidence and everything, and they gave this man a 1-game suspension. Now they turn around and just like he's totally done. Like he's done. The Giants kicked him off. It went from a 1-game suspension to now, you're done. And now Ezekiel Elliott, he's just pretty much free. All of this shit happened simultaneously together. And I just thought that was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, y'all already knew y'all fucked up giving Josh Brown a 1-game suspension anyway. You know what I'm saying? And Ezekiel Elliott, who didn't even do shit, and who ex-girlfriend is on record for saying, she's texting her other friends saying, yo, I'm about to get him. Watch this. Y'all still gonna get this man a 6-game suspension. Fucked up, man. But now y'all want to save face, and now y'all got your tails between your asses, so now you won't have to let this man play. Because this is the second time the judge overruled this shit. Like, look, there's no evidence. We can't do shit. Let him fucking play. But, Josh Brown, you got to go now. We can't fuck with you no more. It's just funny to me, man. It's like, damn. Damn what you do, damn what you do.
The NFL, man. The NFL stands for they don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn about no fucking laws.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit, man. They got judge and jury, man. It is what it is, man. So, yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Man. Yeah. That's how it is, man. Yeah, I've been knowing about Josh Brown. They said, they had said at one party or something like he had to get kicked out of some banquet or something that he was at with his wife though, because he was, you know what I'm saying though. Yeah. Right, because he was wilding out. So yeah, he has a long history, man. The fact he just been kicked out. How long he been in the league?
He's been in the league for years, man. And this is nothing new. This has been known about this man even before he came to the Giants. Like this is known. Like he got fucking issues, and yep, he's still getting work.
I mean, I don't know what he played before though, but I mean, you really can't blame CTE on for a kicker.
You can't. I mean,
so that nigga just likes beating his wife,
pretty much.
Yeah, he ain't nothing fucked up in his head. He just like beating women
in front of his kids. Like, bruh.
Oh man, Josh Brown, man, add him on, though, man. You can, Bobby, James, Chris, and Josh.
Yeah.
All the Browns, man.
Can we talk about how much of a cool Ray Lewis is too later? I'll wait for that. He's a bitch for trying to blame something on a girlfriend, man. That's mad corny. Mad corny. I'm sorry.
Come on, Ray?
Yeah, man.
Raisha Lewis.
Oh yeah,
Ray's cool room.
Call it Raisha. You are the coon that we know.
Come on, man.
Man. So y'all boys know I've been going on Ray the past couple of days on Facebook, man.
Yes, we have known.
That's an understatement, like a motherfucker.
Like I've been tagging this nigga in all types of shit, man. Look, man, so Ray Lewis still has, unfortunately, like a lot of influence, especially within the black community. All right. So you got all these young kids watching you, following you. You got this motivational shit going on. I'm saying you did your thing down here while you was in Baltimore, but then you just straight cooned out, dog. Like, some that picture somebody put together on Facebook when I posted it and I shared it where what movie was that? Was that Django where Samuel L. Jackson was holding? Yeah, so
that was Kaepernick's girlfriend. She did that.
It's crazy, yo. It's I don't know. And my cousin had posted something on my Facebook fan page, another fan page on the post, and I'm like, look, I'm just tired of losing soldiers, man. Like people who have a voice, who have a following, who can make an impact, just going the fucking opposite direction. And then they get motherfuckers like Jim Brown and Michael Vick to speak on the issue. The fuck? Look, man, it was Dave Chappelle has a stand up back in the early 2000s where he's talking about just like right after 9/11, and MTV they were airing like a special thing for the 9/11, and these motherfuckers called Ja Rule to ask for his perspective. So Dave Chappelle's like I don't want to talk to Ja Rule in a motherfucking time like this, nigga. I ain't trying to dance. So like, why are you fucking calling on Michael Vick and Jim to talk about the shit that's going on with Colin? Like, the fuck out of here. So, boy, we live in an amazing world, fellas. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm not tired of losing a bitch ass nigga like Ray Lewis. I'm glad. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Yeah. We definitely out of here. Once we pull back,
great football career, Hall of Famer. I don't give a fuck. So what? Oh, yeah. Don't mean shit. Because you sat down and watched, had a sabbatical of watching TD Jake tapes. And decided to mock this motherfucker. I don't give a shit. Fuck him. What do he do for the black community? What do he do?
They're probably best friends. Him and TD Jake's probably best friends.
Come on, man. What do you do? Steve Harvey too. He probably Come on, man. Fuck all of them.
Yeah, you see Steve Harvey regretting the Donald Trump meeting now, son? Tell me I should have listened to my wife and not go to the meeting.
Fuck yeah. What the hell?
Steve Harvey?
Yeah. Yeah, he regrets it now.
See, you know what? Now you say I did see that shit, man. Listen, fuck it, man. Yeah, he should have listened to his wife. Yeah, man.
Like
fuck out of here, man.
Like, but Steve Harvey, like I don't understand. Like, dog, that's like us having a conversation, and I'm like, yo, fellas, I'm meeting with Richard Spencer next week, and Richard Spencer, he's like the president of the white nationalists or whatever. Like, Chuck, why you meeting with him? I don't know. I don't see what you're gonna talk about. Nigga, fuck out of here. He said it on camera. He wants to separate himself from black people. He does not want to live amongst non-whites. He said that shit out of his mouth. Like, so what the fuck I got to talk to him about? Trying to convince him to say, oh, you know what? Maybe you should change your perspective. Look at the world. It's this lovely place where there's rainbows everywhere. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yes, this world is amazing.
I remember Darius bitching prison. Excuse my language. I remember he went to meet with Carl Palladino. So I was just wondering why. You know what it is. They fatten in their pockets, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. That's all it is. I want to meet with you. You want some money, motherfucker. You want some more status. You want to be, make sure you go ahead and get, invited to the next Met Gala and all that for the famous people here. You want to make sure. It is what it is, man. We know what it is. Politics and religion and all that other shit. coons, man, doing what they got to do, man. Fuck them. I'll call them out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Church Reverend Darius preaching in the negative light.
And I wasn't offended when I forgot. I don't even know his name. The cat from Kid and Play was on. Kid. Like I wasn't offended when because he's like I don't consider him black. I mean, like it's not. He's just I just don't like when Amir told me that.
Nah, man. No, man, fuck that. No, man, hold up, man. He's black as shit, man. He was black in Hard Fight. He 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Charles?
His
parents, he's Jamaican. Like, his parents are Jamaican.
Yeah, man. Nah, I ain't rolling with that. I'm sorry. I ain't rolling, man. You been part of hip-hop for how many years, my nigga? How many movies you done got about it with? How many albums, my dude?
True. That's true.
You know what I mean? You out here selling your own weed and shit now, and out here still on the 50 and plus hip-hop oldie but goodie circuit. And you want to do this shit? No, man. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
But my thing is, though, I mean, even if, let's say you've fallen on hard times or whatever, though, you know what I'm saying, though, or you needed the money, or you was just down on your luck or whatever, though, or whatever, like go to SNL and at least attempt, and make a bad attempt, but at least make the attempt. All right, look like you're trying to go ahead and get back to that stardom or whatever, though. But Jason Whitlock? For real, dude?
Right. And you know what the fuck he was doing. I followed this man on Instagram, and now it's like he disappeared off the face of the earth ever since that. You don't even see him no more. But before, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Before that, it was all about partying and having fun. He out here performing. Him and Kid played back together and shit, doing the damn thing. But you knew what the fuck you was getting into when you get a call from Jason Whitlock talking about I need you to do this. Everybody know who the fuck Jason Whitlock is and what he represents, man. Like, you took your own ass doing some shit. I don't give a fuck if it's for a check or whatever, man. Like, that was stupid. I'm sorry. No, and I guess a fairness, or Pete, you always say, play the devil advocate on this one, though. But just to say, okay, let's say he came out and apologized, and he really showed it. Would he be allowed to be forgiven? Cause I really think if he deleted all this stuff, it seems like he knows, oh shit, maybe I was trying to be funny, and in the midst of it, I fucked up. I mean, it could be.
Is that the case?
He be doing his comedian shit too. It could be, but at the end, first of all, we're not judging no jury. We are human. I mean, if he's sincere about it, fuck it. All right, we won't forget, but we can move on. But we damn sure won't forget. But now it's like I gotta question it because. Even a non-football fan know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So to say that you doing this for comedy purposes and that's all, why do it there? Like you said, man, you gonna go to SNL, you gonna do whatever, you gonna do the stand-up show or whatever the fuck. But why do it there? That's it's gonna cause problems doing it there with this particular character, and I'm not even gonna mention his fucking name no more. You know what I'm saying? Pizza Hut Whitlock.
Fame is a drug, though, man. Fame's a drug. This is no way giving no excuse to Kid, nigga. You cooned out.
Right.
But a lot of people Fame is a drug, man. When you don't have that shit, you go in there and you perform it. You used to perform for 700,000 or 70,000 people. Now you're performing for like 700, and you sing Ola, Ola, hey. You sing Ola, Ola, hey at the goddamn Pine Grill reunion. It sounds to the Pine Grill reunion. I love it, but think about it. If you that mega of a star, like you probably was on tour with MC Hammer, and now you on tour with MC Hammer, but you at the Pine Grill reunion. Opening act at the Rochester Music Festival.
Right, man.
And everybody's waiting for you to get off so the real acts can get on. It's like, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
That's got to be tough, man. So, I mean, Kid, man, if you know what I'm saying, if you cooned out, man, and you did it for a little bit of paper, a little bit of status, and shit didn't work out, listen, man. You know what I mean? It's what it is. If you are just a coon, that's who you are, then, you know what I'm saying? No, fuck you. That's it.
Yeah. Coon was going to be a coon. Coon is going to be a coon. You can't get mad. I mean, you can't.
Coon bread.
I mean, you can't get.
What's it? Coon and play? Coon and play. Check the rhythm. The rhythm.
We got it. He's about to win the internet.
Oh, man. Bananas.
You got anything else, Pete? You want me to get to these topics, man?
Let's get to it. I'm ready, man.
All right, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, right now, on a more serious note, you know what I'm saying, it was going on with Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma, and supposed to be another hurricane like Jose or some shit. You know, they just pick names out of the pocket, though. But you know, in all seriousness, though, it's to all the people that's in those areas, though, man. We praying for you, though, man. Get somewhere safe. Shout out to Nigga's mom, Carlotta Tullis. I got family in North Carolina. My boy Ryan Digg, family out there in South Carolina. Obviously, all of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Too many to name. You know what I'm saying, though? But through all that, is it hitting like Georgia too? I assume.
Yeah, it's Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got peoples out there though. So all y'all be safe though. But you know, we got to go ahead and another quote, my boy Pete, peel back the onion. And yeah, man, we just what are y'all thoughts on these hurricanes and everything though? And you know, everybody been talking about HAARP and everything, and you know what I'm saying, these things being manufactured. Obviously, we know that, you know what I'm saying, though, these world powers or whatever, though, do tamper with the environment, though, so that, you know, obviously you do that, you know what I'm saying, though, things can, you know, you can manufacture something or whatever, though. So just to kind of get your thoughts, do y'all think these hurricanes and things are government done in, and what are your thoughts just on the hurricanes and everything just in general?
Go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah. so this is a tough one. And I say it's tough because, yes, I agree with you that I know the government or corporations have tools to manipulate weather.
Right.
Do they have the tools to do it to this extent? I don't know. Like, if I found out somewhere down the line that they did, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'll leave it at that. Okay. You know, so then we always got to look at, okay, well, what's the end game? You know, what's going to come about from, if they did do it, them destroying the parts of the Caribbean and, you know, parts of Florida and Mexico having that 8.1 earthquake and whatnot. Like, what's the end result? You notice gas prices have skyrocketed like shit. Like that shit is almost $3 here in fucking Pennsylvania. So, you look at that, like, okay, well, gas prices went up. Right, people are leaving Florida. So I saw a guy on YouTube. I didn't watch the video because I was at work, and if I find the video again, I'll post a link. But what he was saying was that now would be a good time to move to Houston because you can be a millionaire in about 3 to 5 years because of all of the reconstruction that needs to go on.
Yep.
Right, there's going to be people up. Land is going to be dirt cheap, very dirt ass cheap. So people are going to be buying up land like shit. So at the end of the day, man, if the government had anything to do with this, which I'm confident they had some type of way manipulated the weather for it to be this drastic. You know, it's look, man, these are some sick motherfuckers that run this world. Like, truly sadistic, demonic to the fucking pit of their fucking core demons that are running this shit, dog. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the case.
Yeah. Go ahead, Amir. My bad.
No, I'm saying your thoughts. You know.
No, yeah. I kind of like. I'm on the fence too. I'm gonna check. Like, first of all, I don't put nothing past the government. Mm-hmm. That's number one. Number two, I don't have all the information about HAARP. I do know that's a real thing as well. And number three, I do believe in a higher power. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a mixture of both. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Look, peep it. We've been destroying this world since we got here, man. Like, I seen a meme the other day. I seen a picture the other day. They got a picture of the earth, right? And, like, on one part of the earth is melting. Another part of the earth is on fire. Over here, it's like you can see the water drying up and shit. And it says, this is what we've been doing to this earth this whole time. Like, California's on fire. You know, California is one earthquake away from fucking being destroyed. Everything under it is fired. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a mixture of both government, knowing what the fuck is going on before us regular people do already, with like in advanced stages of what the earth is going through. So maybe they could be pushing shit along. And I kind of believe, hey man, God, like, yo, y'all been fucking this shit up long enough. It's time to bring the pain like Chris Rock in '99. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't really pinpoint what it is, man. I just know I just know people are losing homes. People who are already poor are even poorer. You know what I mean? Like it's cool you see JJ Watt, all these celebrities is raising all this money, but you know, go to Bum B's Instagram page. He's literally in tears. Nobody's been to Port Arthur really, but him. You know what I'm saying? And then talk about certain areas in Texas that's really getting fucked up. Old people homes, man. People in these shelters only got one women's bathroom, one men's bathroom, and old people can't get to the bathroom in time, so they using it on themselves. So it's a lot of devastation going on that we don't see on the news. And my heart goes out to them. And it's just like, you know, in the midst, and Chuck, you alluded to it, talking about now it's a great time to move to Houston because of what's going on. I'm pretty sure they said the same shit about New Orleans and Katrina back in '05. And what you see going on there, they done knocked damn near all the projects down where the poor black people was living and build the New Orleans up even more. So it could be part of an agenda, man. I just want to be shocked if everybody got something to do with it. It could be the higher power that be, could be the government. It could be us polluting the fuck out of this earth, not treating it. I mean, how many years ago did Al Gore said the ice caps in Alaska and shit is melting, and then once that shit is gone, we all fucked. But nobody believed him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a direct answer, Maya, but I just know it's numerous of things, man.
Yeah. I mean, really quick before you hop in, Pete, I just wanted to comment on what you said because as you were talking, I pulled up Facebook, and believe it or not, there's a guy on Facebook that I follow. His name is Dr. Cyrus, Dr. DOCTAH. He's a spiritual teacher, and somebody had, I think, asked him a question, and this is what he put on Facebook, and it kind of alluded to what you said a little bit in your response. It says, I'm gonna read. It's gonna probably take like 2 to 3 minutes. So he says, I've been asked a lot lately if I think the storms are man-made. My answer is yes, and it would be wise to research how the waste from domestic livestock is affecting the atmosphere. Research how the collective feelings of injustice, anger, fear, inequality, unresolved, disagreeable emotions, all the isms, and the mass dissatisfaction of 80% of people worldwide is affecting the biosphere. Many things are out of our control. Yes, this is a true fact. And at the same time, it has become fashionable to blame others for almost every disagreeable event and not take any responsibility for our own personal part in many of the outcomes being experienced on the planet. It would be wise to focus more on the things we as individuals can control, like our personal lives, while learning to choose wise words, generate true love, compassion, harmony, real peace. This has the power to change the weather. This might start with ourselves first. Now so he said a lot there. You know, and it's like we have to go back to ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet to really understand what he's talking about when he's talking about how emotions are affecting the biosphere. Because at the foundation of everything, you know, we are part of the cosmos. So if we're off balance, then the cosmos is going to be off balance.
Now, but that's true shit. And not to interrupt, Chuck. I just gotta get in real quick. I know Mary got a lot to say.
Yeah, no.
It's just I believe that 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, what's been fucking going on? We all in our 30s, man. You know what I'm saying? What's been going on since we were born, even before we were born? Nothing but war, fighting. You know, all the catastrophes and shit that's going on, and I do believe that kind of leads to the world's demise, because along with all this fighting and shit, what comes with it? War. What comes with war? Weapons and mass destruction, biochemicals and shit. All this shit to how to destroy a motherfucker instead of how to build. So when all you thinking about is destroying, dividing, of course the world is going to crumble into flames, man. Like, what else is it going to do? We're not helping it grow by doing all this shit. So I believe it 100%. And, yeah, when you get a chance, please put that up on our page. and tag me in it so I can look it up, man, and read it and share it, because that's true words, man.
It is, man. It's crazy because last thing, and my bad, I know you want to hop in there, but just to say the government is not 100 solely responsible for this. Another spiritual teacher said that Mother Nature is pissed off. Like she's fucking pissed that all this shit is going on. Humans ain't getting along. Like she's purging the fuck out of the world right now. And unfortunately, some lives have been lost and will probably continue to be lost until we get this shit together, man. It's really sickening, when you sit back and think about it, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm really for the people who are on or who are even have a concept of what we're talking about, like we do, and we're tuned in somewhat to our spirituality. Like I think those core people, as the Bible talks about, there's more to it than just what the Bible. The Bible says 144,000. I'm not, and I don't believe everything in the Bible, but I believe that there's a message there that alludes to the fact that, all right, well, and that's what I goes when I posted on Facebook. Like, look, it's like something's going on, regardless of your religious or spiritual beliefs. Like, pay attention to the energy that's around you. Pay attention to your consciousness, because the universe is trying to tell us something. It really is, man. And that could have been the reason why I was on edge yesterday. That shit was, and it was a full moon. Like I was on fucking, man. It was crazy. But yeah, my bad, man. I didn't want to hop in there.
Oh, sure. What's his name?
It's Dr. B. Cyrus, DOCTAHB, middle initial Cyrus, SIRIUS.
Okay.
I'm posting it to our page right now.
He was the Can You Dig It nigga, was it?
Say it again.
I said it wasn't Cyrus from the Warriors, was it? Can you dig it?
These people are wickedly wise. They got these almanacs, all man acts.
Mm-hmm.
That they come out with, and somehow these almanacs are always spot on. Plan these things out, man. Like I said, it's all man acts. You gotta listen. You gotta read. Listen to interpret language when these devils speak. And again, when I say that, that's not to all white people. That's to the ruling powers. That be. We're not talking about all white people. You white people, like alluding to another Dave Chappelle thing. You white people, you just think y'all white, But when you open back the curtain, you see the real evil.
Yo, somebody, a lady put something on. I can't remember. She said, "Yes, every individual white person is not racist. However, because they benefit from the systemic system that's set up for racism, that they're part of a racist system. I mean, they can't, you can't get out of it unless you're actively doing something." So again, I'm not calling the individual white person racist, but the system that they participate in.
Well, here's an analogy you can use. It's like a person that their parents or their grandparents or whatever, they'll always give them whatever they wanted. They may not be a brat, but that doesn't mean they're not spoiled.
Yeah. That's
so
true.
There are people who obviously engage in racism, and there's people that benefit from it. There are people who are brats, and there are people who are spoiled.
Yes.
Doesn't mean you're not spoiled. Both the brat and the spoiled person are spoiled, but there's a person who also goes beyond when they don't get their way. And that's what it is. And that's what white people are in America.
Yeah, I like
that's why they're so hung up on the fact that they can't say the word nigger.
Yeah.
Something that's derogatory.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was a white person, I would feel like we won. They call themselves that. So let's work for us. You guys are used to being lazy. I don't know why you want to do actual... This is when you want to work?
Nah, it's because they don't want to work for real. That's what it is. They don't really want to get to the issue, so they go to bullshit. Oh, why can't we say it? The fuck you mean? Why can't cops stop killing us? Can you help? Let's talk about that. So they don't want to work. They'll do the lazy shit.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, with these storms, man, like I said, man, it's well, first of all, Revelations is real. The earth is mad though, but they manipulate these people. They figure out ways. They figure out ways to give you disease, AIDS, cancer, all this stuff. All these people were living to be, well, they say in the Bible, hundreds, 125, 150. Now, if you live to see 80, that's good.
Yeah.
And so, man, it's we know what they do with our food. Hello, it is what it is, man. I mean, the fact that back in the day, our grandmothers and great grandmothers were eating chitlins and all this other stuff and living to see their 70s and their 80s, and the fact that right now, you know what I'm saying, though, we're supposedly, you know what I'm saying, we're eating the food that we're eating, we're dying at 30, 40, and 50. And these people are eating, you know what I'm saying, though, it's what they put on top of what we eat. That's the issue. It's the same thing with these things. But the storms have already been happening. Yes, can they intensify the storms?
Right.
By manipulating it. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. This is what they do. They find ways to make things kill you. This is what the fuck they do.
Yeah.
Murderers. The fuck they do. Oh, it's about to be a storm. It'll probably be only a category 2. Let's find a way to manipulate this shit to make it a 5.
Yeah.
And after we go ahead and wipe this out, we don't really have to go through the whole gentrification thing. We'll go through the rebuilding process, quote unquote, like we did with New Orleans and like we did with Haiti. Hello. And we'll blame it on Wyclef.
Right.
We'll just say that it's Wyclef's fault. Wyclef is the reason why you guys don't have any money right now. Blame him. Blame one of the Fugees.
Oh, nigga, blame England. A 500,000 debt.
What'd you say, Pete?
No, I was just saying the real truth. I said, no, nigga, blame England. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck was it? Leopold, whoever came and had the biggest massacre. Y'all want to talk about Hitler and shit. You know me, I'm pulling back the onion, man. Stay focused. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. We got to know about Leopold. They need to know about Leopold and all these different things, though. Absolutely, man. Let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of mineral and different things, resources down in Haiti or whatever, though, and down in the bayou and down in Texas or whatever, though. Come on now, this isn't a coincidence. Let's keep it all the way funky. It's what they want to do. You either raise up prices or you find a way to have natural disasters to go ahead and do things to get people out. This is what they're doing. That's what the fuck they're doing. Come on now. What, did they just have an earthquake? Where at? In Mexico?
8.1. That's fucking massive, too. 8.1 earthquake.
Get the fuck out of here, man. We know what time it is, man. Come on now. Don't play games with me. I'm not no goddamn fool. I see what it is.
Yeah.
Come on now. Damn.
But the fucked up part is...
I gotta wake up, man. These people out here, I gotta wake up.
But the fucked up part about it is that when we had these type of conversations, you'll have the majority of people think that we're fucking crazy. Like they're just going with they're fucking robots. They're going with whatever fucking mainstream media says, and they're not doing the additional research, doing additional thinking. Right? They're not using their brain. They're like, okay, well, like Pete said, let's put his onion back a little bit. What's all the facts? And like I always say, whenever there's just main shit on the fucking news, you gotta look at what's going on behind the scenes. Like what shit are they not talking about? Like that's shit that we got to look at, as well as the stuff that's going on currently right now. Because of course there's we unfortunately lost lives through what's been going on the past few weeks. But at the same time, man, we just don't think anymore, man. This shit was funny, man. There's a page on Facebook. I think it's called Politics Insanity. It's it's a Trump supported page, meaning they support Trump. So somebody put a picture and post up saying, comment below if you think Melania Trump is a better first lady than Michelle Obama. So one motherfucker put, and I went in on this motherfucker. She said she's beautiful, smart, and nice to people. she's a better first lady than Michelle Obama. So, okay, so that's pretty much she's a stripper because strippers are beautiful.
Right.
Some of them.
Right.
I'm sure most of them are smart, and they have to be nice to people. Like, but she hasn't done shit. Like, she can barely fucking speak English. How the fuck is she a better first lady than Michelle Obama? Like, people.
P-Gang, right? Yeah. See, our energy got to go to other places. It can't go to shit like that. Yeah. Peep her answer. Did you peep her answer? That shit sounded like a 6th grade answer a teacher's question asking, what do you think about your mom and dad?
That's what I was thinking.
Like, for real. Like, she couldn't say shit else, but she's nice to people and she wears nice shoes. Like, come on, man. Like, right, you know what it is. Like, that's the thing. Like, real talk, to be honest, I say peel back the onion and shit. I'm not the most researchable, go find. I just made a word researchable. You know what I'm saying? I just look at shit that's interesting, or I may come across something, or something may pop up. Like, but all I say that to say it's real easy. That's how easy it is to get information now, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you're dealing with cats that choose not to do that, or even stumble upon it and then take heed for what it's worth, and then do some of your own research about it. Then you got the robots and the fellow, man. Our energy got to go to what the fuck we got to do for us, man. Because at the end of the day, everybody ain't going to make it. And that's what I come to realize. When I first started doing this show with y'all boys, I ain't going to front. I was worried about what other people was going to think. Oh, they talking crazy. Oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, they ignorant. Oh, they that. But you know what? Fuck it, man. Like, I just feel like I'm trying to get the truth on top of my ignorant asshole jerk-like banter, on top of cracking jokes and trying to make a successful business with my brothers. I'm really trying to give out this information and learn for myself. So I'm rocking with folks that's trying to do that. And if folks who not trying to do that at first, they ain't going to take heed to what we doing, fuck it, come on with us, man. But people who like that, who you just said you had to go off on, nah, man, fuck it. So do it. I pray for you. That's about it. Because we got other shit going on out here, man. And I know we got to go on to the next topic, but that's it. We got other shit going on out here, B.
Absolutely.
Cardi B is the hottest female MC right now in the game, though. So basically, right now, if you're not in the rumps, you're a rump.
Cardi B, man. Why you
if you're not in the rumps, you're a rump. That's how it is. If you're not in the rumps, you're a rump.
Yo, man. You did, man. I did. God damn it. Shout out Cardi B.
He got dirty shoes.
From the bottom, man. She was grinding, dog.
Listen, man. The rumps are ruining the world.
AKA Lil Yachty. I'm sorry. I gotta call him. I know he's a young cat, but he has some of the dumbest songs that I've ever heard in my entire life. Lil Yachty.
Oh man.
Lil Yachty, Uzi Vert. I mean, come on, man. We know what time it is, dude. These are all the bastard children of Lil Wayne. So we.
That's so true. These are the road traveling. When Lil Wayne was on the road traveling, these are his kids that when he was stopping off in different areas, man. These are his fucking children. These are the retarded children of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't give a fuck. Say what it is, man. Speaking of bitch ass niggas, though, Joe Osteen.
Oh man.
All right, man. Listen, man. Joe Osteen. Well, I just want to say that our doors were open. What had happened is that Father God, just finding a way to bullshit. So, everybody's been back and forth, though, man. People have their opinions, I'm saying.
You people still pass out the collection plate? Y'all peep that?
Yeah.
For the victim, he's still passed out the collection. That's G, man. I'm sorry. Hold on, man. Like, what the fuck on, man? Like, yo, not only am I going to not open my doors until I fucking get ready, and I already told y'all that when I said we were waiting till everybody else over them shits. when y'all get here, I'm gonna still pass out the collection plate, my nigga.
And what it is he's pimping. But I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and put Reverend in front of my name. Just so I can go ahead and get away with shit.
Bruh.
I swear, dude, like, yo, just Reverend Amir, yo, you a pastor? Nah. Yeah, you're just Reverend Amir. Yeah, that's what I call myself.
Hey, man.
This shit's stupid. This is crazy. Right, you can just put Reverend in front of your name or pastor or anything, and you can just do whatever the fuck you want. And
that's the call,
all right. Man. It's all right.
That's the fucking
call. So, you know, just get into the question, though. Yeah, you know, I know y'all boys going to go in, though. What are y'all feelings about the whole Joel Osteen situation and what happened there in Houston, and just in general? How do y'all feel about mega churches and prosperity preaching? I mean, we talked about it before, though, but just to kind of go ahead and just go in and go in on these clowns, man. What it is, man? Shit, I ain't got time to bullshit, man. Fuck it. Yeah, just spit that truth, y'all. Shit.
Religion ain't nothing but politicking. It's all a business. It's all the same shit, man. Like, you know what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, dude, just hear what you're saying. What is it? Prosperity preaching? What is it? Prosperity what? That's what it is?
Prosperity preaching, right.
That shit is an oxymoron within itself, dog. Like,
right.
How the fuck is prosperity? Like, nah, man. Like, come on, man. At the end of the day, you got to know what it is, because this is nothing new. This shit been just around. What's the oldest profession? They say a pastor and a pimp, man. It's all the oldest profession in the world, man. And it's nothing new. So instead of giving the energy to that, I'm mad I even gave energy to it, to be real. Because we all know what it is, and all they're going to do is clean it up and go look at you. I had motherfuckers tell me, I put up a stat, and I guess because it was public, it's like people don't even know, not even on the friend list. The other times, some people like, how you gonna judge? I talked to somebody else that, how you gonna judge another and this, that, and the third? You don't know what's going on. The shit was flooded. I'm like, I saw that it wasn't. You know what I mean? I'm not judging. It's just weird to me because it's a pastor, religion. Like, his profession is to help people. A church is supposed to be a refuge, and your doors is not open. It's just odd to me. I don't get it. I'm not judging the man. I thought that's the purpose of fucking religion. You know what I'm saying?
So get it, because it's not supposed to be God.
Right. But I don't fucking know, man. I can go all day about this man's whack. It's corny. It's been that way. It ain't nothing new. Fucking stop feeding into it. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You see, shout out to Trey the Truth. He out there getting boats and all out there in Houston. It's funny. He out there doing the most, and they ban his music on Houston radio. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can say. Like, it's amazing to me. He out there, shit. He got Beyonce out there. Everybody in the hood. They in the hood, son. Like, helping people. That nigga been out there all 2 months. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, but y'all talking about the Joel Osteen nigga, but nobody talking about Trey the Truth actually doing shit. You know what I mean? So it's like,
you put nothing in the tray. You got to put something in the tray, man, when it gets passed around, Pete.
Fuck all that, man.
You gotta pay your tithes.
Everybody got time for that, B.
That's funny.
All right, Chuck, man. What's your thoughts on the Joel Osteen situation in mega churches and prosperity preaching, man?
All right, so I have a
Yes, hey.
All right, so, he was like, all right.
All right, so let me address Joel Osteen first. So I'm against, meaning I don't agree there should be a church that has 50,000 fucking members. Secondly, the church is the physical building of church is a European creation. Even in the Bible, the Bible doesn't talk about the Bible talks about like gatherings. It doesn't talk about a physical structure. It doesn't say, "Oh, make sure you have 10,000 members in your congregation." Thirdly, I don't want to be worshiping with somebody I don't know personally, because you don't know who the fuck is amongst you, right? And in a church that's 20,000, 30,000 people, you're not going to know everybody. that you're worshiping with. So how do I know this person is worshiping the same God that I'm worshiping? For Joel Osteen to have, I don't know how many books he has, 6, 7, 8 books, whatever. I'll probably say the same shit anyway. For him to have a fucking basketball stadium as a church, for him to be preaching the good news, for him to have such an influence, and then for him not to open his doors and not feel bad about it either. There was an interview and he was saying he didn't feel bad about it. Yeah, that to me that's somebody that, and you know what's crazy? Like I used to be on my Joel Osteen shit. Like back when I first went down to Maryland, like I used to listen to that nigga a lot. Like, damn, I feel what this man's saying. But after a while, man, when shit really hit the fan and your eyes start opening up and you really see the game that's being played.
You woke up.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I have a friend, he's actually opposite of me. He loves mega churches. He feels they're impactful. Like what is Joel Osteen doing besides offering hope? If he's doing that. Right? How many of the people in his congregation are struggling with debt? How many people in his congregation are having challenges with alcoholism? You don't even know all your people in your congregation. You're supposed to be a leader, and you don't know every person in your congregation. That's whack to me, dog. That shit is not cool, man. And it's unfortunate that people don't see through it, and maybe they do. They're just afraid to say, okay, well, this don't feel too good, man. What's going on here? Can you break up little churches like going to the hood and put small churches there and do something? You know, there you got this big ass basketball stadium of a church, and so fuck Joel Osteen. You know, I and all the other mega preachers. I know we may get some backlash for TD Jakes, but he's a coon as well to me. But yeah, so that's my spin on mega churches. As far as prosperity preaching, I think there's pros and cons to it depending on like the context of the situation. Like if I'll give you an example. If the pastor is prime example, there was a skit on the J. Cole CD. Which one was it, man? I forgot which one of his CDs where the preacher was, the preacher was talking about
miracles.
Prayer package. What the hell is a prayer package, right? All I want you to do right now is call this toll-free number and place your order for the personal prayer package. What the fuck is a prayer package? How the fuck you package prayer? People are fucking stupid, man. Jesus Christ.
You package prayer.
God damn.
That's a good one.
Let me get this prayer package. So that type of prosperity preaching, I believe, is completely it's fuckboy shit. However, I think there's a part of it where if the preacher is talking like real spiritual stuff and his main focus is not giving to the church, but it's more so like getting in tune with your spiritual side. If the preacher is giving like practices that you can do to kind of change your vibration, to make sure you're changing your consciousness to think wealth consciousness and whatnot. Like, me personally, I don't see a problem with that. And then of course, if, throughout the regular service, if they pass around the offering plate, you throwing $10, $15. If the preacher is not asking for offering, in the case of what this preacher did on the J. Cole, and that was an actual, and that wasn't a made up skit. That was an actual recording, I believe, from some preacher. I don't. J. Cole didn't mention his name. So again, I think prosperity preaching can go both ways. It just depends on the person preaching.
And I'm glad you said that. I agree. I think the church, not all the other community organizations, should teach the community fiscal responsibility in these things, though, how to manage money, how to get a savings in a checking account, and these different things, and so I absolutely agree with that. But I want to say though, to these people out here that go to church, the job of a pastor is to be, well, in a Christian church, shall I say, is to be Christ-like, correct? Christian, Christ, and if and to be, I assume that means Jesus. Christ. I'm assuming not the anti. Although they practice the Antichrist a lot more than they do Jesus in the church. But just, if your pastor is preaching more in the church and less in the streets, then they're not being Jesus-like. Jesus didn't have a church. I never seen it. I never heard about it. It's not in scripture or anything. He was amongst
the world is his church.
And right, the world was his church, and you have these people that want you to go to buildings and pay them. That's a concert.
Right. That's a concert.
These are like a concert. They do praise and worship at churches now. So maybe you are paying for a concert. Look, all right,
There's a choir that's up there, they sing. It's a person that comes up there that MCs, the preacher. And you have a person that, you have the audience, which is it's a goddamn concert. What are they doing? Joel Osteen does he make $50 million annually? Some bullshit?
Yeah, 50 million annually.
So, and how many people in this church? 50,000?
I think so. It's up there. It's like 20, 30, 40.
So if you took $10 per Sunday.
Balling. Son, this man is
$10 per Sunday, and to his 50,000 people that's there, and he just took $10. He's going to make most of his money doesn't come off of the offering. It comes off of book sales, comes of going ahead and doing these tours or whatever. Though, just to his people that come to his church, the 50,000 people, whatever though, that number is, and he gave $10 to them just to say, you know what, for you coming out and listening to me today, being a man of God as he should be, saying I'm going to help you go ahead and pay for some gas for coming back and forth here. You know what I'm saying? Don't support me though. And if he did that. Sunday, how many Sundays in a year? Let's go 12 times 4, somewhere in there, 48. Let's go 50, right?
Yeah.
50 Sundays he did that times 5. That's not a lot. It's like 2.5 million maybe out of his 50. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That's all he would have to give. And he would help these people out. Gas money, whatever, though, and come to get the word of God and get the preaching, though. But, of course, no. He takes $10 from them. For coming to go steal, even though he makes $50 million. Ain't that about a bitch?
He probably only preaches,
people you fucking follow.
Well, actually, according to the shit that's put out there, it's half an hour, but he probably only preaches for like an hour. So you bringing in some big money for talking, for an hour.
For an hour concert. For an hour concert.
If that, right, Pete, right? I think probably for 40 minutes.
Come on, man. I've seen motherfuckers, and that real MCs go for like 3-4 hours, dude, for like $15. Preaching for an hour?
Yeah.
Y'all just giving the money away, though. Just giving it to these motherfuckers, though, because they reverend, or you think it's going to be your salvation? You gotta wake up, man. You think this person is going to be your salvation? No. You sticking up for this person who doesn't blink?
Right.
I've never seen Joel Osteen blink.
Imagine you at the pearly gate, and you like, and God's there. He's like, it ain't my fault. It's Joel's fault, God. It's Joel's fault. Like, blaming another man.
I can't.
Salvation.
I don't trust the motherfucker who don't blink.
He said he don't blink. Did you not realize his church was in a basketball stadium, motherfucker?
Right. This is crazy, man. You got the one other dude in LA. Speaking of, I think at the old Forum. I forget his name.
Who?
I think it's like Noah or something. But yeah, man, this shit is, or Noel. It might be Noel. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy.
Bonkers.
Fucking 50, 60,000 people in your church. How the fuck do you even get to know these people?
Look, that's going to be one expensive ass Sunday breakfast or lunch. All right, everybody, now head to the cafeteria. We're going to serve everybody.
That motherfucker, they gotta have a goddamn. What is the person that's down there when they're doing the damn at a court? Is it called like a stenographer or something?
Stenographer, yeah.
Yeah, stenographer, yeah. That person that's typing, that person has to go ahead, listen to the pastor preaching, write it in, and then send the message out that's being said because motherfuckers can't hear him.
In the back. Right.
You got binoculars in the motherfucking church.
In the back.
Nigga, you got people in the fucking hallway. It's a concert. You serious?
They tailgating the church in the park.
Yeah, he talk creepy too, man. He talk mad creepy, man. Like he talk like, you know the movies them old scary movies like Children of the Corner, some old cult movie that got the preacher and shit, and he talk like, all right now kids, drink the Kool-Aid, and we gonna meet them, and we gonna enjoy it. Like, that's how he sound like. It's fucking creepy, bro. It's creepy. I can't. Nah.
You're right. That's crazy shit.
on top of that
motherfucker, Joel's thing got to be. I would say, is he 50? Probably 50.
He probably 102, but he keep getting heart transplants like the other dude that just died.
Yeah. Are you talking about Rockefeller?
Yeah. Joel's thing probably 100, man. He was vampire. Come on, man.
But Rockefeller is dead, right?
Right, yeah, he just died recently. Finally.
Okay. Because I heard shit about that heart transplant. I mean, he had the fucking money, and he probably could have brought himself back to life with him.
Joel Osteen looks like a more handsome version of Brother. He sounds like a more handsome version of Brother Love. Y'all remember Brother Love? I love you, brother. Yeah, remember them from wrestling? That's Joel's thing, man.
And just a disclaimer. We're not poking fun at Christianity. We're poking fun at the clowns who claim themselves to be Christians.
Right.
AKA Joel Osteen, AKA TD Jakes, AKA
Creflo Dollar, AKA
Eddie Long. Eddie Long passed away though, didn't he? Something happened. Didn't he pass away? Eddie Long, Bishop Eddie Long.
Nah, he's still alive.
I thought he died.
We talking about Bishop Eddie Longstrokes.
I thought he died.
Nah, he's still alive. He looks sick as hell.
No, Bishop Eddie Long's dead.
He's dead?
He died. Remember we had our show. Remember?
He did die.
Yeah,
he did die, I think.
But what was it like? Was it AIDS or some shit like that? Like AIDS or something?
They said it was. No. They said it was like no, it wasn't AIDS. It was like it was an aggressive cancer. Yeah, that's called the ramifications of sticking your dick in little boys' booties.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Keyword ramifications.
He said ramifications. Wow. I think they said ramifications.
Won't God do it?
Oh, shit.
Yo, man, listen, man. Speaking of people that don't mind having a little bit of doodle on their nose, Stacey Dash has been brown nosing lately. A little too hard body, man, for my liking. She came at Maxine Waters.
Yo, do we
want to
say
talk
her
about
yet?
this bitch, Stacey Dash. I really don't.
Did we trade her yet? Did we trade her for Michael Rappaport? Or did we trade her already? We traded her already? Probably did.
Huh?
Oh, they said,
I said, did we trade Stacey Dash already? If not, can we trade her for Michael Rappaport? We probably traded her already. I don't know.
You know what? I'm on the fence with. I'm just because Michael Rappaport looked like if we take him in to the black delegation just completely because he's already right there at the cup. When we actually let him all the way in the door, he's gonna fuck up and say nigga. I know he is. He's gonna fuck up and say it.
We ain't gonna give him a pass. Let's let him do it and get it out the way.
We give him a pass, then the floodgates go open deep.
You're right. That's the point. It's a fair point.
But we had to find a way to get rid of Stacey Dash. She's a detriment to the team.
Stacey Dash is gone.
Oh, she's gone. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah. She's a free agent.
She can get the fuck up out of here. But
white people, you can have her. Asians, you can have her.
Waters a buffoon. In regards to Maxine Waters' comments at the Black Girls Rock, which is an amazing show. All black girls out there, y'all need to go ahead and watch that show. Don't support that movement though, because it empowers young and all black women. And it's something where I don't think it's something that's trying to bash men to empower women, which I think is a lot is done with in a lot of those type of groups or whatever though. But it's just something that just empower, and it's something that's needed though. Like we have the different programs in which you go from manhood, no boyhood to manhood. This goes from girls to womanhood, and so they need that. And stuff like that, though, and that encouragement, though, and seeing those different things, though. So it's a beautiful thing, though. But, she came at Maxine Waters, though, there. So, what do you have thoughts on this bitch, man? Stacey Dash, and why the fuck? Why do y'all think it is that this bitch is even given some limelight? I don't really want to talk too much about this bitch, though, but y'all just your thoughts, man. This fucking clown.
Hey, the nigga Big Boy, right, from Outkast, he just put out an album. It's dope. You have to check it out. He got a joint called Killjoy, and Killer Mike sparked it off. And at the end, he got 4 bars and it's poem at the end. Right? He goes exactly with the situation. To hell with what your mouth say. Show me what that mouth do. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Stacey. Nobody cares, man. Like, you know what it is? It's bad because at the end of the day, if you stop talking shit about us, your people, we will probably still accept you before they will, because obviously they not accepting you enough, because I don't see you in no fucking movies. I don't see you in no commercials. I don't see you in shit. I don't know if you well off chilling. I'm looking on the outside, but I'm just saying it's fucked up, because we would still put you in a Tyler Perry movie or something. Get your check, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you still bad and I still hit. That's pretty much it, goddamn it.
More money. Wait, no money. Dumb bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Before we go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was going to say pretty much what Pete said right there at the end. She's still bad. She still get it. That's it. I have no outside of that. I have no other comments towards Stacey Dash. She's not worth an ounce of energy.
Yeah, Stacey Dash suck a dick or keep sucking dick. Stop it. What you're doing. I don't know. That's pretty much it though. But stop, man. Listen, man. Stop coming for Auntie Maxine, man. We done told y'all. Stop that shit. I'm not playing with y'all. Cut it out.
Angela Rye gonna whoop her ass. That's all. Say Angela Rye gonna whoop her ass. That's all. She get down. She out here. You look up Angela Rye down here, but she activist and all that. She get it popping.
Man, I have to go ahead and say that. I'm tired of motherfuckers coming on Auntie Maxine though, man. But
I dig it.
All right, man. I mean, since we last had a conversation, we haven't really talked about Mayweather-McGregor, the fight, the pillow fight. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The $10 gone, ain't it, man? $10 gone.
Well, so what are your thoughts on it before we go ahead and get into the whole NFL, discussion, and we go ahead and obviously give it our poetry and rap at the end. What are your thoughts kind of on this the Mayweather-McGregor fight?
It wasn't exactly how I thought it would, brother. That's all, man. It wasn't exactly how it was. The bullshit out. Mayweather was gonna not do shit until the entire shit out. Let him go in there, get a little punches off, because you ain't gonna feel shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give the people what they want. I'm gonna go in. Of course you're gonna go in and actually fight. He ain't a fucking professional fucking boxer, my nigga. By the round 8, he was gassed. Mayweather could have knocked him out in the second round. It would have been done. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't exactly how I thought it would, man.
I mean, I'm glad it. I don't know. I mean, what do you think it's going to do for like U.S. like fighters or fighting, thing in general? Do you think that people are going to pay more attention now to boxing, or you think that it's just a passing?
Not at all. Real boxers know what's up. This shit ain't gonna happen. Matter of fact, next week Saturday is the real official tissue. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez, man. The Golovkin fight versus Alvarez, the 16th. That's next weekend. Next weekend Saturday. So that's the real fight, man. Shit, like real niggas that know the sport know what's up. But is this gonna happen? You gonna see more UFC fighters come? I don't know, man. I doubt it. Maybe so. Who knows? I could be wrong, but that's a spectacle, bruh.
Chuck, did you watch it? Did you check it out? What are your thoughts? I know you had bets on your boy McGregor. So.
Well, I'm glad I didn't. But say it again, Pete.
That was my fake ass couch. Actually, you killed Mayweather. I can't do it.
So I didn't watch the interview, but the Breakfast Club had on Oscar De La Hoya, and somewhere in the tagline it said that fight was a disrespect to boxing, and I agree 100%. You bring in a dude that's never fought professionally in boxing before against one of the greatest boxers in history to do what? Right. Sell some fucking tickets? Like at that point, man, like it's more about the money than it's about the sport. Because I enjoy watching boxing. I enjoy watching UFC, particularly UFC because it's white dudes beating up on white dudes most of the time. But
that's true.
But I enjoy watching UFC. I enjoy watching boxing, and the fight was the fight sold tickets, and that's what it was. As a matter of fact, I'm sure Mayweather and McGregor had a conversation, and Mayweather said, "Look, let's sell some tickets. I want you to punch me in the back of my head when we're fighting. Don't worry about it. You ain't gonna lose no points."
Absolutely, that was all choreographed. Come on, absolutely.
Because he should have been like, if that was a regular fucking boxing match, he would have lost points the first time he did that shit. Probably not the first time, the second time. Ref would have given him a warning. Do it again, you lose a point. He did it again. It would have broke the fighters up. Take 1 point off him. He did that shit like 7 or 8 times. So yeah, man, I don't know. And I already feel about Mayweather. I'm not a big fan of Mayweather at all. McGregor, I didn't really hear about him until recently, until the Mayweather fight. Actually, I heard him a little bit about before, but I didn't know he was as good as a UFC fighter as leading up to the fight. Like, oh, okay, well, McGregor's a beast in UFC. Cool, that's UFC. It's a completely different sport than boxing. So that's my take on it. It definitely was to sell tickets. It was McGregor's biggest payday. Mayweather got a fucking boatload of fucking money from that shit. So yeah, it was a payday for both of them. That's it.
Hey Mayweather, get your money, man. Get your money, man. Just be careful, like Farrakhan said, man, because these crackers coming for you, man.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
Oh, they coming for you, man. Because you already had the tax issues. He already was bringing that up before the fight, so just be careful out there, though, man. But get your money, man. Fuck it, man. They don't pay you to do an exhibition like that? Fuck it. I didn't buy that shit, though. Just know that.
I watched that shit on Facebook, dog. Shout out to those that had it on Facebook Live. That's how I watched that shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want to say the person, no, but I don't want them to get arrested for piracy issues. So, no, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
All right, man, before we go ahead and close it out and do our thing or whatever, though, we got to talk a little sports talk, whatever, though, because that wasn't sports. We weren't talking sports just then, y'all. We was talking about WWE.
Come on,
so,
when Mayweather fought Big Show?
Right. Lawrence Taylor versus Bam Bam Bigelow. So, all right. So, Pete, I'm going to observe a little bit of the NBA, go into the NFL, and then we go into our closing poetry and rap. But so what you think, man? What you think about Cleveland possibly getting the trade done, man? And they've been talking about it. It's been in the air. You know, trading that first round pick and then trade. They got some assets now to trade. You know what I'm saying, though, to possibly get DeMarcus Cousins or Anthony Davis. What do you think?
You talking about who now?
Talking about trading that pick, man.
Oh, shit. I get Anthony Davis, man. Shit, if anything.
Yeah, what?
You said Anthony Davis or who?
Or DeMarcus Cousins. Like, I think it's more been talked about DeMarcus Cousins. Anthony Davis been in the air. I don't see New Orleans doing that right now, because if they can get Anthony Davis with a number one pick, then even if Anthony Davis try to leave, shit, you could trade Anthony Davis and get another number one pick. I don't know if you're going to get.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably going to be
DeMarcus Cousins.
I was giving my opinion. It's probably going to be DeMarcus Cousins that go to Cleveland. But, I mean, they tried that shit in Sacramento. Him and Isaiah Thomas ain't work, but they didn't have the greatest basketball player ever with them. So we gonna see. But
wait. Was that a ever?
Well, you know, that's what everybody said. I'm being sarcastic, bro. But he up there. I mean, that's
top five. Did he break your top five?
Shit, he top 2, bro. You gotta get in top 2. Let's be real. Like, you got to, son. Like, what he doing, we can talk about it. That's another topic, man.
Yeah, we'll get into that, because we will go all day. But, yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, what was he talking about? But it work. But it depends on how serious that hip set, he come back from that hip surgery and shit. They keeping that on the hush. So that's going to be a big deal, man, because he already, in stature, you know, he already going higher every night, going against all odds, and to have a hip injury, that's a whole different story. So we going to see.
All right. What are kind of your thoughts on the whole NFL season? Any predictions that you have? Any upsets you have for the first week? Any predictions you have for the season, like as far as the Super Bowl or anything? Anything is kind of in your mind as far as the NFL goes?
Yo.
And Chuck?
Chuck, he's stupid. We either going to be real nice or shitty, bro. We either going to make the playoffs or we going to be like 2-14, dog. Our defense is nasty. We capable to ride our defense and we don't fuck up on offense and just, you know, but we send a tail and we got to be healthy all season. That's going to be hard as fuck. That's my shit. But,
is Tyrod playing?
Yeah, he's starting.
Okay.
So we gonna see. I think Cam Newton will have a comeback, man. And Jameis Winston will ball out. So we gonna see. That might be the championship, NFC championship, Tampa Bay and fucking North and Carolina. I think Jameis gonna show out this year, and Cam will have a comeback. He gonna ball out because that McCaffrey nigga nice. So everybody healthy, everybody back. Calvin Benjamin, them boys. So we gonna see, man. Right? I think, everybody say it's one game. Everybody talking about this Patriots shit. Everybody say it's one game, but hey, man, Brady 40. Listen, Father Time is undefeated. That's all I'm gonna say. Father Time is undefeated. And losing Julian Edelman hurts because Chris Hogan ain't that boy. He ain't that. He cool, but he ain't that boy. You know what I mean? Still got to learn with Brandy Cooks. Rob Gronkowski looked like he had 3 back surgeries, bro. And that's because he did have 3 back surgeries, but he looks like he doesn't have 3 back surgeries. So, hey, man, it might be up for grabs. We gonna see.
I'm looking out to see what Tampa Bay gonna do, man.
Yeah.
I think them boys are gonna dive go in, man. Unless I think it would be an upset for them not to make the playoffs. I think they're at least one of the top 5 to 6 teams in the NFC. So for them not to make the playoffs this year, I think it would be a disappointment.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I agree.
All right. Chuck, do you have anything?
Nah, I mean, I did see that, the Patriots. So, all right, so let me ask y'all this. Will the Patriots go to the divisional playoff?
Divisional?
Yeah.
I can't go.
They'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They're not.
Oh yeah, I forgot division.
Division sucks, so they'll probably still get 11 wins.
You're right.
Would that be enough? Yeah. If they're a wild card team, yeah, they'll make it at least to the divisional, depending on who's the wild card now. If the wild card team is like, let's say the Ravens, or if the Broncos get like a quarterback somewhere that actually doesn't just fuck up, then yeah, they could be upset though. But I think they'll at least make it to the divisional though. But I don't want to go off just one game though. But
yeah, but I don't know.
I didn't have them going to the Super Bowl this year to begin with. So, and I felt very confident about that. So, I think it's going to be. Go ahead.
I was going to say, but if you look at like it's the Patriots though, they lost by 20-something points. They got blew the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Right. And so yeah, we can't base off on loss, but I don't know, man. Me personally, I think that says a statement to the rest of the teams in the NFL. Like, yo, we can blow the fucking Patriots out. Like, it's not a game.
The Giants will show you the recipe. I don't understand why teams just. The Giants and the Ravens will show you the recipe, but then again, you got to have the personnel too.
That's true.
Justin Houston was healthy, so that was big. Rush him. He can't do shit when he rush him.
They lost Eric Berry too, man. Shout out Eric Berry. He balled out. He out for the season, man.
Killings, right?
Berry. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Came back from cancer. He can come back from this, but that shit hurt him. I know that's gonna hurt him.
Oh, he had cancer?
Yeah, like a while back. Yeah, before he signed the big contract. Yeah, man. This is like 2 years ago. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, get well, man. Hopefully if he's out for this, hopefully he can be back maybe by the playoffs, maybe. Depending on the times table. All right, man. You know, we've added this, though, for the last couple of weeks now to the show, man. You know what I'm saying, though? My boy P. Spit, you know, I write a little bit, you know, so, you know, the MC, Pete, the God. You want to go first? You want me to go, man?
Hey, go ahead, man. You spark it off.
Want me to spark it off or you want to spark it off?
Yeah, you spark it off.
Okay, this is an old joint I wrote this a long while ago. I'm trying to remember some of it, though, you know what I'm saying? Though, bear with me, though. I'm going off the top of the head with this one. All right. Feels like we're living in times medieval. Swords are replaced with gunfire. Young lives quickly expire because they think they have nothing to aspire, nothing to admire. I'm fucking sick and tired. Because no matter what you got, you dying alone. With no bitch and no cellular phone. There's no pension plan for the hustler, man. The gravesite, that's a retirement home. These streets will get you. Shot from the guns, one's bound to hit you. Walked to the wrong hood, thought it was all good. First time you needed help, nobody's with you. Now the passes over your body, reading scriptures. You get the picture? Now you're just another victim. Now you're just another nigga, victim to the trigger. And it all figures, all over some figures. I just can't figure it out. Go figure. That was called Figure of Speech, man.
Yeah.
That was dope.
I dig that with two shovels, my nigga. Here I go again. Crap. Hold up. I say peace at the end of convos, but still searching for it. Many in the mind, but wonder is it really worth it? I mean, we need it, and that's worth to these damn bills. Being broke at 30 will give you the damn chills. And I'm cold as fuck. I'm running out of luck. But did I have it in the first place, or was I a runner up? Questions I need to know. I need the answer, Sway, wondering if being the father hurts them in any way. Can't silver spoon them. My sons deserve the world, but a world not mixed up with the bad doing good. Asking God for forgiveness just so my sons can shine. Break the cycle of the sin so they won't be repeating mine. Amen.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all the God MC right there,
yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Prop, Pete Green, man. Jay Moore, man, where the fuck you at? Let's get it. You know, you got to keep that competitiveness going, baby. Man, but that was love right there. That was dope, Pete.
Appreciate that, boy.
You been staying on it, man. You never stop writing, so.
Yeah, man.
You never been to stop
gotta stay sane.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, ironically, right now, on two of my posts, JJ Moore just like two of my posts right now. No, man. Just talking about his ass, though, man. But, yeah, man, get ready, y'all. We got that, like I said, we got the merch coming, and we got shows coming. I was just rereading my script that I had the boys, you know what I'm saying, they'll do a table read last night or whatever, though. So, yeah, we got a lot of shit going, man. A lot of shit coming for y'all, man. Get ready. Get ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we do it.
Pete, man, go ahead, man. Do your thing, brother.
Hey, nah, man, it's good shit today, fellas. You already know. Another show. Another one down. So I know I can't even. We have we counted these? How many we in, man?
It's 30 something. I think. I know in the 30s.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that, man. It's been a year.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It'll be so, but that's what's up, man. Let's keep it going, keep the train moving. Before we close out, man, any last words, fellas, before we dip out?
Nothing. The last thing before I close out, I just been dogging a bunch of people on Facebook, man. Kanye West, man. Shout out to the old Kanye West, not the new one. And I think on his album, College Dropout, what song was that? Is it Gold Digger? Where he says when he get on, when he get on, you leave your ass for a white girl.
Oh yeah.
I posted that and I put the quote by Kanye West and put a picture of him and Kim Kardashian up on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I had a debate. With my friend, and I said, hands down, the old Kanye is way much better, more authentic than the current Kanye. He disagreed. No, man, I disagree. I'm like, how can you even make that statement, man? The College Dropout, Late Registration, and the Graduation. Come on, man. Like, those are classic albums. Like, this shit now. I don't know.
Joe Budden had a great quote though, man. He said Kanye West is a victim of All Falls Down and Gold Digger.
Wow. Yeah.
All the shit that he said in that joint, he's a victim of. And I've been saying that Kanye West before he was 40 they're going to either kill him or kill his career.
Oh, they're definitely killing his career because Kim is pregnant with a third child. So.
And killing him is going to happen. Eventually going to have to because he can't help himself. He has that. Let me tell you something. You don't know his father was a Panther.
Yeah.
Kanye West's father's a Black Panther.
That's a shame. That's a shame, man. Kanye, man. Yeah. Damn.
That can be a whole nother joint. Matter of fact, we can touch on that joint within the next show or two.
Yeah,
with that because it's deep, man.
Yeah, especially with Kanye, man.
It's real. Like it's real deep, man. With that one.
Yeah, and the shit he's.
I'm not going to interrupt you, man.
No, you're good. No, you're good, man. I was just saying, man, the shit he was spitting on them first 3 albums, like you can tell this nigga knew his shit. Like he knew what the fuck was going on.
And when Dr. West died, man, he lost it.
Yeah.
That was his reason to go ahead and not be sane anymore. He already was on the edge.
Yeah.
He was telling us though what was going to affect him.
Yeah.
He got mental issues.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. As we pretty much all do. Black people in America, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know God loves y'all. I barely tolerate y'all though, man. For you know what I'm saying though, but that's what it is. Pete?
Hey dog. Every Friday, catch the show. Spreaker, iTunes, iHeart, man. Look for us, the Common Sense Experience. Coming, represented by the Black Podcasters Network. Check us out on Twitter at the BPN Network 716. 2 fingers means peace, man. We out.
Sir.